Hi there, beautiful souls. Welcome. Welcome back or welcome to the Hawk. My name is Lana Zielinski, and I work in the spirit dimensions. As always, in all my live videos or on my feeds, please just take what resonates, and you're welcome to leave the rest right here. Good morning to you all. I hope that some of you are going to join me this morning. I am going to be doing a little bit of teaching today. I thought it would be fun to bring in an exercise. Hi there, welcome, coming in. Come on in, make yourself at home. Spirit loves to teach, and I was sitting this morning with my spirit guides and just kind of tapping into what we need to know and any messages for this morning. And being that we are in the holiday season, Christmas is coming closer and closer. The countdown is on. Spirit really encouraged me to teach you this morning how to channel, how to bring in either your spirit guides or your deceased loved ones, how to tap into them a little bit and give you the gift of trusting yourself and trusting your own abilities. We all are connected to the spirit dimensions. Every single one of you have a gift within you. It may be mediumship, it may be your intuition, it may be your connection to the angelics. We are all connected. We all have the ability. Some of us struggle to work through trusting it. Some of us may lean into how do I grow it? I'm not sure what to do or how to navigate. So this morning, I am going to teach you a little exercise that I do with some of my mentoring students. It may take you some practice. It may take more than one attempt, but I'll give you a minute to maybe grab a pen and a piece of paper. You may or may not choose to channel with writing, but have it available to yourself just in case. Working with spirit and kind of entering into the spirit dimensions and the trance states just is very simple. You need to be able to quiet that mind and open your heart. So that is the key. It is not overly complicated. We do overthink it, and we do kind of get in our own head with it. And a lot of thoughts come up with a lot of my students with things like, am I making this up? Am I really feeling this? Am I good enough? Am I doing this right? All those things come in. And what I say to people when I'm teaching them how to channel is, do you normally walk around making stuff up? Do you normally do that? And the answer 99.9% of the time from people is no. I don't make up things. So you're not going to make up what you're picking up from the spirit dimensions. You're going to feel and connect with them with a sense of knowing. Sometimes you might see, sometimes you might hear, sometimes you may get a word that comes into your awareness. That is you connecting. So I just want you to just have a think for a moment on what you would like to, or who you would like to connect to. If it's a deceased loved one, or is it a spirit guide that you would like to connect to? And just bring that thought into your awareness. Just think about that person, or bring that thought into your awareness. I'd like to sit with a spirit guide. That's simple. Or perhaps there's a question that you want to ask. So just bring that into your awareness. Is there some guidance? Is there a word? Is there a feeling? Kind of just bring that into your awareness just for a moment. I'm just going to pause for a second and let a few people join in. And Tiffany, I can make my, I need my glasses to read here. I can never make my brain calm down more. I try to meditate, the more things rush through my head. Yeah. And I think just allowing, when it comes to those thoughts, just let them come and let them go. I meditate every single day, sometimes more than once a day. And yeah, I get thoughts and I get things pop in, and I don't fight them. I don't push them away. Sometimes those thoughts are a message coming to you as well. So don't lean into that frustration. Don't lean into I'm never going to get there. Just kind of keep working towards it. Meditation is a practice, and that word practice, you all know what it means. And it takes time to be able to lean in there and figure out how you meditate. That's the other biggest thing. My husband was rushed to the hospital yesterday, and I honestly didn't know if I was going to make it What do you feel when you lean into it? I'll lean into that for a second while people come in, and then we're going to start channeling. Diane, I feel he's in the right hands. I feel that like the treatment plan and the care there, I feel he's in the right space. I don't have a bad feeling here, but I do feel like there's a little bit of a journey to return back to wellness there, but I don't feel terrible with it. So I do hope that helps. Diane, I'll try and lean into it a little bit more later on and see if I pick up anything as well. So, during the holiday season, I'm just going to dive in here because I do have to get to work at some point this morning. During the holiday season, I think that we struggle a little bit more. We struggle with missing our loved ones. We also struggle with letting go of a few things because we're coming close to the end of the year. So quite often we are processing, the last 12 months of our journey here in this physical world. There's a lot of expectations on us. Sometimes we pick up those expectations, whether it be, family traditions or get-togethers, and a lot of us find that really difficult. So I just want you to think for a moment about who you want to connect to. So just bring that into your awareness. Eyes open or closed, it's totally up to you. Quite often I prefer to close my eyes. It just helps me to relax. So I just want you to get yourself comfortable. And I would like you to close your eyes or leave your eyes open and just focus on your breath for just a moment. Just allow yourself to breathe. Just giving yourself permission to just do that. And just allow your muscles in your body, give permission to your body to soften, just to relax a little bit. And just bring your awareness just for a moment to your feet. And just feeling Mother Earth, through the floor that you are where your feet are, just feeling Mother Earth, and just allow yourself to connect there, to ground there. Just thanking Mother Earth, thanking our planet for holding you and keeping you grounded. And just for a moment, bring your awareness now to your heart. Just put your hand on your heart, feel that space, be aware of it. Just acknowledge the heart. Just feel that. The essence of who you are lives here. Your inner light lives here. Just feel that. Feel your own energy. And now allow that energy, visualize or tell yourself that my inner energy, my light can expand throughout my whole body. Allow it to expand. Visualize it or just know that it's expanding, filling your body, surrounding the outside of your body. And allowing that light to heal and to embrace you. And to protect you. And now just bring your awareness to the top of your head. Just become aware of your head. Touch it if you wish. Just being aware of your head. And now visualize or know or tell yourself that there is a beautiful ball of light above your head, a beautiful light from the spirit dimensions. And just allow that light to blend with yours. Bring it in to blend with your own light. Allowing that light to protect you and to heal you and to pull you closer, to bring you closer to the spirit dimensions. And you're doing very well. You're doing so well with allowing and feeling that love from the spirit dimensions as that light embraces you and holds you, just feeling that love. And now with your right or your left hand, I want you to feel the space beside you. Just reach with your hand and feel it, the empty space beside you. Now I'd like you to invite someone to sit there, whether it be a spirit guide or a loved one in the spirit dimensions. Invite them to sit there. Just simply ask them, please sit with me. And just for a moment, I want you to allow trust to flow through you. Trust that they're there. And you may become aware of a little bit of physical sensation, some tingling in your forehead, perhaps, or some tingling in your body. Just allow that. Now just spend a moment here in this space. Our loved ones in the spirit dimensions always come. Our angels and our guides are always with us. They always come. Just simply know. Just simply trust. And now, whoever you have asked to join you, ask them to sit a little bit closer. Come sit a little bit closer to me, please. Just taking away that distance that we often feel from the physical world to the spirit dimensions. Just allow them to come in. And allow yourself to be aware how you're feeling. Just allow that. And now I'm going to leave you in this space for just a moment to ask any questions or to receive any transmissions. What words are here for you? What feelings or emotions? And now asking whoever joined you today, just ask, what do I need to know? And just allow what you feel to be your answer. Allow what you hear or sense. Whatever experience you may have had today, just feeling grateful. Just feeling so grateful that I opened today. And I'm allowing a little more today. And I'm connecting a little deeper today. And ask whoever joined you to spend more time with you today if you wish. The spirit dimensions want to work with you. They want that connection. They want you to know that they're here. And now allowing yourself to become aware of your physical body, aware of the room that you're sat in, aware of your feet deeply rooted into Mother Earth. And aware of your breath. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and coming all the way back. And for those of you who brought a pen and paper, if you're feeling pulled, just take a moment and write now. Just take a moment and write what words came to you or are continuing to come to you. Just allow that knowledge to flow through the pen. You all did very well. And I'd like you to feel that for yourself. Very good. This is Channeling 101. And yeah, it takes a little bit of practice. It takes some trust building. It takes a little bit of believing in yourself. It takes a little bit of rewiring how you think, doesn't it? You know, some of us, may have been told you can't do this or this isn't real, and you're kind of working through some of that as well. You're learning, and that's what we came here to do. And spirit is one of your greatest teachers. I'm just gonna put my glasses on so that I can see the chats here. Arlene, I asked my guide's name. I got I'm here. Right side of my body has a cool sensation. Yeah, the physical body does respond when channeling. The reason our physical body responds is energetically we can feel our bodies connecting, but we can also it's also about entering into a different or an altered state of consciousness. You know, you entered an altered state of consciousness, and your body does respond to that. So I always when I'm channeling, always I get like a pins and needles or I feel like little spiders running across my forehead. And that's my third eye connected every single time. And I used to pull against that a little bit. I used to bring my awareness too much to it. And I was like, why is my forehead? And it gets very tight and it pulls. And that's my third eye opening. And I've learned that is a natural thing for me with the third eye opening there, and I just allow it. And I don't put any focus on it anymore. I just quote Tracy. This was amazing. I'm so glad, Tracy. Thank you very much for your feedback. I'm going to take notes and practice this every day. It is a practice, and I am here to tell you that should you put the time and the practice in, you will be bringing in spirit guides more and more and more. I'm in my living room, but I feel cold inhaling the air. Yeah. The spirit dimensions have a very different feeling. These are all incredible validation of you experiencing the spirit dimensions. Sometimes I get very cold. Sometimes I get very hot. I will literally, there have been times where I have been working, especially in large groups, I've literally wanted to strip my clothes off. I became like very overheated. And as I learned how to balance my physical body when I'm in a bit of a trance, because when I channel, even when I'm awake, when I'm reading, I'm entering the spirit dimensions, and it's kind of like a trance, a different state. I leave my physical body. I've learned how to leave my brain. And how did I get there? I practiced, and I still practice. And I tell my mentoring students all the time, everything that I teach in my mentoring programs, I practice every single day. And that's the key. And if you want more and you want deeper connections, it's about the practice. Bianca, Lana, are you also asking questions? I feel my guides are shining my gifts. Do you feel I might be able to see spirits one day? People's loved ones once come to my reading, sometimes to send messages. Okay, that is a really good question. Bianca, one thing that I really firmly believe is many of us do want to see. It's always changing. If you want to see spirit more, ask for it, but don't put your focus on that's the only way that I want to work. Because sometimes spirit will leave us in a space so that we completely trust on how we're working. I used to see all the time. It used to be, I think I talked about this before, I used to have a movie that used to play, and it was a very easy way to do readings. It was very easy. I just had to look at the movie and tell the person what I'm seeing, and they would be like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's exactly how it is. And then as I leaned into that and trusted that, spirit was like, okay, we're going to take that away from you for a little while, and we're going to give you the knowing. Can you trust just the knowing? And at first I thought, oh my gosh, I'm not going to read again. I can't see anything. And I just leaned into a little bit harder into that knowing. And then spirit started writing to me. All of a sudden I had a chalkboard, and this went on for a while. I had a chalkboard in front of me, and spirit would write to me on a chalkboard. Can I learn to trust that? Spirit is always taking us deeper and deeper into our gifts, and we have to put down the resistance and just allow how they want to work with us. We're the vessel, and we just need to allow how we're going to work with us. Some of you may just had a knowing or a feeling or a sensation. So for those of you who may not have actually connected or felt that you connected, allowing it to be enough that you showed up here and to try will be kind of your learning for today. I showed up, I listened to Lana, I closed my eyes, I tried, and I allowed, and I'm really grateful for that today. That was my connection today. Do you see how different that feels, rather than, oh, I got nothing, or I only got a feeling? However you connected, it was an experience. Whatever you sat through today was an experience. Spirit brought you something, and you brought yourself something the moment to allow that. Camilla, I've always felt drawn to pendants. Is it safe to use them when communicating with spirit? Yes, it is. A pendant or a picture of someone that you want to connect with does help. You can use that as a vehicle. An item. So, I'll often hold a crystal just to kind of, for energy, or sometimes it's even, to be honest with you, a little bit of a distraction so that I'm not thinking about other things. You can use a pendant, and you can use an item of a deceased loved one to help you. The key with spirit And I'd like you to all I'd like you to all hear this, okay? The key with spirit is asking them to come closer. We hold the spirit dimensions out. We do. Um and that has been one of the biggest things that I've learned. We hold them out. There's a little bit of fear sometimes. There's a little bit of even the thoughts like I'm making this up. There's not really a guide here. We hold them back. You want to bring them closer when you're channeling, when you want to feel them. The other thing that you can do, and play with this, how I taught this today is not the only way in. Okay. So if you're struggling with feeling close to spirit, perhaps wear their coat or their hoodie or hold an item. Perhaps sit at the table and face the seat that they used to sit in and ask them to meet you there, or sit in their favorite spot on the couch and ask them to join you. You want to bring them in closer. Okay. Cheyenne, I'm just going to ask you not to read on my feed. I'd be grateful for that. Brooke. Lana, so I have an aunt that has been experiencing weird things for many years. She finds puddles, watery footprints randomly in her home, positioned as if something was watching her while sleeping. Is there anything coming to you involving this? Any guidance will be greatly appreciated. Brooke, one thing with spirit is they become very relentless in wanting us to know that they're here. I don't feel anything negative here with these footprints. I'm also leaning into, I feel very much this is a deceased loved one or ancestor. I feel a strong father energy. So either a father or a father figure, so grandfather or great grandfather, even if she didn't know them in the living world, I feel, and I also feel the significance with these footprints is a sign for her to keep moving forward. So I don't know if she's struggling with personal growth or feeling stuck, or asking for that momentum forward. But I feel very strongly that it is a sign for her to move forward, and that she's being guided and helped in that forward momentum. Spirit leaves the most fascinating signs, and it's because they're always working so hard to get our attention and to teach us. Spirit, so that being angels and guides, loved ones over in the spirit dimensions, higher ascended masters, whatever word that you resonate with the word spirit, source energy, they want to help us. They want to navigate with us. And when we do ask for help, even little thoughts like, can somebody just help me? I don't understand. Can somebody help me? I'm not understanding this. We're asking our spirit guides essentially to come in and help us. That's asking. When we pray, people who pray, for help and for health, when we pray, we're asking. When we question things, when we, like if somebody says, I think we all said this, I don't understand what's happening. Why does this keep happening? We're asking. All those thoughts are asking. We're connecting even without even realizing it. We're connecting and asking. And in this time of year, excuse me, I'm taking a little sip of my tea here. This time of year, the Christmas season, excuse me, the Christmas season, we're asking a little bit more. We are open a little bit more. And the reason that we're open a little bit more is it's very simple. We miss people. We miss our deceased loved ones more at Christmas. We feel them gone at Christmas. So spirit is around at a higher intensity. They're that much closer because we're that much deeper with connecting with them. It's the same thing right now with asking for guidance. Many people are having shifts within them. Common word that's used is awakening. I'm not, I'm not a big fan of that word, to be honest with you. I think we become more aware because I think we came here awake, and I think we just may not tap into that. But I think our awareness starts to change this time of year because we're evaluating things. We're evaluating, like I said, the last 12 months, we're coming into a new year and we're thinking about that. What does 2023 bring? There's a lot of spiritual people that post their predictions, and we listen to them. So we do have a heightened awareness, a spiritual awareness this time of year, and our guides come flooding in to show us that they're with us. So when we don't see the little signs, or we don't necessarily take time to tap into that space of knowing, they start to leave us really odd things, and odd things start to happen because they're saying, hey, you've been asking and we're here. So the footprints with the water and the water droplets is a guide for her to take steps forward, and that she's not alone in those forwards. That was a really good question. So thank you very much for asking that. I'm just going to scroll up and take a few more minutes to answer some questions. Lily Matt, Christmas is so hard with my younger sister, Chloe. She's passed away going on 2 years in January from leukemia. I'm just going to tap into her a little bit for you, Lily, here, because I really feel pulled. I also feel a lot of magical fairy energy around her. So I don't know if like her energy when she was here had like that sweet little fairy type energy, but that's what I'm feeling from her. I'm also needing to remind you, and even though it's very hard, and I 100% understand this, and I have an argument with spirit all the time with this, because I'm trying to kind of shift the gap on how we think in the physical world. Spirit doesn't miss us because they're here. Spirit is always around, and what your sister is saying is to continue that relationship with her and embracing that different, that it's different. And a piece of us, when we lose a loved one, or a family member, or anybody that's, that we have had a connection with, we do tap into that lack of. And what spirit says is tap into the magic that I can bring you now, and celebrate with them, rather than looking at it as I'm celebrating it without them. I struggle with the translation with the spirit. I'm going to be brutally raw with you here. I struggle with that translation on bringing that to us in the physical world, because we are, but they're gone, and we don't have that physical presence. And spirit has a very different perspective over in the spirit dimensions. They're like, yeah, we can help you more from over here. We can guide you. We're still around. It's just the physical that's gone, but we're so connected to the physical. We're so connected to the physical. Lily, I would really lean into that fairy magic that she's showing me, really lean into that as her being here with you and continuing that relationship from that point of view. It is really tough. I know how tough that is. And there are moments with people that I have over in the spirit dimensions where I sit there with them, and I absorb all their energy from the spirit dimensions, and I still think, man, you know what? I really wish I could go to a hockey game with you. So when I go to a hockey game, I ask them to come with me, and I just feel them there. It is different, but it does help lift off that lack of when we tap into them energetically. It's all energy. It's all energy. Lily Mac, oh my God, you're kidding me. We used to call her fairy, and even, oh my gosh, I love this. And even her oncologist used to call her fairy girl. The other day, I was just thinking that she was in a fairy realm. Lana, you're the best. Lily, I love that. I just got goosebumps all over me. I just got goosebumps. Thank you. Spirit is amazing. And I just want to use this example for a moment for all of you who sat through the channeling this morning. I want to just back step this on what I did. So what I did with Lily is I asked her sister to come sit with me. And then I took it one step forward. I asked Lily's sister to show me something about her, to show me what Lily needed to know for some validation. And what I got was a fairy energy. I felt very fairy. I felt quite tiny. I felt like a little Tinkerbell almost. I felt the fairy realm. And that was the piece. That was the validation. That was the sense. I trusted it, even though it may have sounded odd. I trusted it. Lily responds, and you can go back and read her response if you can't see it yet. Oh my God, you're kidding me. We used to call her fairy. So I literally, for a brief moment, went into that trance state. I can get there very quickly because I've been doing it for a long time and I practice it. The more that you practice it, you're going to be able to get there that much quicker the more that you practice it. That's exactly what I did with Lily. That's exactly what I did. I took the exercise that I taught you and I just did it very quickly. because I've been practicing it. Channeling 101. Yeah. Over the Christmas holidays, as you navigate through your own emotions, through your own, whether it be missing deceased loved ones, whether it be I need some guidance to help me through some change, or I just simply need somebody with me today. Bring a seat for them to sit in. Soften your body. You don't have to do this exactly how I taught it this morning. The videos stay up on my feed, so you are welcome to go back in and try it that way, but you can make it your own just with softening it. Just with softening your body, breathing. You will notice that I did insert a little bit of protection. I am big in just kind of protecting myself with unconditional love. And it's all intention, right? So I put down any kind of fears. There's no fear in the spirit dimensions. It's all love and light. So I bring that love and light around me. That is protection 101. Okay. Lana, one more thing. I have a foundation in honor of Chloe. We are having a toy drive for the Children's Hospital, and someone yesterday donated it, and it was a fairy potion craft, and I turned to then and said, "This is my sister. I needed this message today, Lana. Thank you. Love you. I love you too, Lily. I love you. I love you so much. I love you too. I love you all." I am really happy, Lily, that you got that little message today. And I also feel very strongly, I'm going to lean back into your sister today, and I'm going to ask her, I'm just going to pause. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to soften my body. I know I'm protected. I'm going to call her back. So I'm just going to say, Lily's sister. I actually didn't use her name. I just used Lily's sister. I didn't remember when I started channeling. So Chloe, I'm just going to ask Chloe, can you come back and sit a little closer to me? And what she brought me. Now, yes, I did that quick. Remember, I've been practicing it, okay, a long time. So what she brought back to me was she showed up here not just for Lily. She didn't show up just for Lily. She showed up to teach. I think she's a teacher in the spirit dimensions. I really do. And she came to teach all of you the power of channeling. I love that. She showed up for some validation today. Chloe knew Lily was going to be here, and she showed up to bring that forward. I love that. I love that so much. Spirit loves to cheat, to teach, but they don't cheat. Sorry, they don't cheat. Spirit loves to teach, and that's why I have been showing up here on YouTube for it's over a year now, y'all. That's why I've been showing up, because Spirit loves to teach. They love to bring this. They love to teach you to tap in. And little fairy Chloe showed up to be part of that journey for you all today. So how lovely is that for all of us? Bianca, is it possible that future children can be around you in spirit? I've had some patterns of messages that have come through for me, but in general, there goes my crystal. But in general, wonder if that's possible. Absolutely. So Bianca, this is a really good question. I'm just going to write that down. Future children in spirit. I might do a video on that, Bianca, to go a little bit deeper. Future children in spirit. So I'll just give a very brief explanation so that you have an answer for that today. We have soul contracts up in the spirit dimensions. Okay. So I'll use myself as an example. So before I came here, there's a whole bunch of soul contracts that I made with people, including future children that are going to be coming to me. I'm not having any more children, but the ones that I made contracts with did come down here. Those future children can also be children that are not genetically yours. So, for example, I have, you may have children that are like stepchildren or adopted children. You had soul contracts with them that you were going to have them a mother role or bring them a mother energy. So if I've got a little soul up in the spirit dimension that hasn't yet come but is coming, they are around me. They are around me because they're part of my soul contract. Yeah. And that also pulls in miscarriages and terminations. They are also part of our original contract for our learning and for teaching. They are also around us and connect with us. I do understand that, Bianca, quite clear. I have clients that come to me, and at least a couple times a month, I'll say to them, "Are you pregnant?" Because I can see this soul, and they'll be like, "No, no, no, I'm not pregnant." And then I get an email a week later, "Oh my God, Lana, I didn't know I was pregnant when I came to see you." Or they'll say to me, "We're actively trying to conceive," and I'll be like, "Well, I can see that little soul coming in. I can see that. I can see that soul contract being pulled into the physical world." Yeah. So great question. I'm just looking over love and support here for everybody. Wesley, Lana, last night as well as today, my heart and hands feel warm. Is that what healing feels like? Wesley, have you been working with healing? Have you been working on either healing yourself or working with healing energy? When I am working as a healer, so when someone comes to me for a healing session, or when I do meditations for collective healing, so I will often do a meditation, for all who are open to receive, and I'll send out healing. My hands do get quite hot. They also get quite cold sometimes, depending on how I'm working energetically, because I don't focus on how I'm working. I just kind of allow. I have had times when I've been doing channeling where my hands look like they were bleached white. It's just like, and I almost had no sensations. It depends on how deep you're actually going into a trance state as well. Oh, the questions here this morning are absolutely glorious. Brooke, okay, everything you've said align with what she's going through. Thank you, Lana. Love, light, and blessings. I'm so glad. 6 degrees in the Netherlands. I've got a real cloudy, kind of damp day. I'm not sure what the temperature is. It's above freezing here. That much I know, because I had no frost on my vehicle when I got up to go to the gym at 5 a.m. I'm just going to go through and see if there's any questions that I can answer. I do have to get going. I can't believe I'm overtime. I could sit here all day and hang out with you guys. Tiffany, there's definitely a tall shadow person I've seen in the corner of my eye often and feel around me. My husband sees and feels the same thing. I'm not sure of the intentions of it. Okay, so Tiffany, I'm glad I scrolled up, because this is another good question. When we see spirit, we often see them in our peripherals. Sometimes we see little flashes of light, or sometimes we just feel like, I get this quite often, there's a bigger presence behind me, and you kind of like look, and so what I do is I acknowledge, hello there. I literally say it out loud, but you don't have to. You can say it in your head. Oh, hello there. Do you have a message for me? I always lean out of fear, Tiffany. I don't connect. I don't want anything negative around me. Therefore, I am not going to receive it. Right? I always protect my home with white light. I have very, very fun and firm smudging rituals and practice rituals and protection rituals. So I know I'm already protected. So, I will sit there. I would say to that figure, have a seat with me. What message do you have for me? Or is there something that you want to share, and feel into it? I'm feeling here with this figure, I'm feeling more of a spirit guide. I feel that you and your partner have a shared spirit guide. I also feel that you and your husband have a past life connection where the spirit guide has navigated with you before. I feel this presence is coming to guide you and to take you down new pathways. And it's just, this guide's coming to guide you and say, hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm here. I also feel a lot of support. I also feel it more on my left side, out of my left peripheral, when I kind of tap into it. So just kind of bring that into your awareness. But Brooke, I would, was that Brooke, or sorry, Tiffany? I would start asking and sitting with this. The intention is to help guide you and to help, and it's for both you and your husband 100%. I feel that very deep. Let's scroll back up here. Brooke, I'm going to come back up to your comment as well here, because I love it. I felt a cool touch in my body and tingling, but I was pulled back. I've been meditating for almost 2 years now. Brooke, quite often we do have physical world responses like that. Okay. And I think sometimes when we pull back, it's just that last piece of surrender, that last piece of trust, that last piece of, even though you may feel I'm not fearful, but there may just be like that little grain left in you that kind of needs to go. I would literally, I know it's been 2 years, that's awesome. I would literally just keep working through that with I want to come a little bit closer. I really want to work with the spirit dimensions, and I really want to have these experiences, and I really want to bring that a little bit closer. Brooke, practice, and this goes for all of you who are interested, practice bringing in that energy a little bit closer. The spirit dimensions have an incredible vibration, which is why many of you are having physical body responses. It's a powerful experience, and it does take some time. It does take some time to completely adjust. I do have my moments. I'm going to be honest. I do have my moments if I'm too much dealing with the physical world and I haven't meditated, or I haven't grounded, or I haven't done, my cute little practices that I like to do. I have those moments where I'm taken back. It's like that knee-jerk reaction. And I just go, no, 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 no. It's just the spirit dimensions. And I'm just going to let them come in closer. I now have a lot of physical touch with spirit. Spirit likes to touch. In a loving way. Like I usually feel like a loving grab of my hair, or a lovely pat on my shoulder. I've had my face just lovingly touched with signs of love. Right. So what's that sign that you're getting? It's a sign of love. That's all that there is in the spirit dimensions. That's all that they know. Right. Is that love and unconditioned. All right. Well, this has been a fantastic, what are we at? 47 minutes almost. This has been a fantastic 47 minutes. I do hope that you enjoyed your time here. I know I'm teasing a little bit, but there is going to be a Zoom group session. I will be posting the details of that soon. I'm just trying to keep you all in the vibration of excitement. That's why I'm teasing. The vibration of excitement, gives us all something to look forward to. It kind of brings us out of that lack of. So that's why I keep teasing it. So I will be posting that soon. It's going to be a really good time. I'm going to be doing some channeling on Zoom, and it will be posted exclusively only on my YouTube channel. So it will only be for YouTube followers. So if there's anybody that you think might benefit from a message, share my channel, because I'm not posting it on my Facebook page. I'm not posting it on Insta or my website. It is a YouTube special and my gift to my followers. So keep an eye on that. As always, love, light, blessings, and a spirit guided day. I love you all.